4 years ago, I made a video about a certain group of individuals, and when you consider the shitty date today, I think it's time we had another look at them. So, a bit of backstory in case you haven't seen the original video. 4 years ago, I was doing, or trying to do, a video about why Star Wars fans are such a bunch of fucking wankers and everything else. And it got a bit derailed because I made the mistake of checking out a particular website. And I ended up just uploading that bit. The actual video itself, I never actually got the chance to finish it, partly because I just couldn't get back into the right frame of mind after seeing this monstrosity that I stumbled across. But more so because especially over the last 2 years or so, bashing Star Wars now has become like the in thing almost. And okay, there are still plenty of hardcore ultra Star Wars nerds out there, but calling out Star Wars for being the absolute fucking shitpile it is now quite easy. Anyone can do it, and justifiably so. So I just the video never came to be. I mean, I've still got what I have recorded, saved. So at some point it may come along, but we'll see. So anyway, this website that I found that caused the whole derailment of this particular video that I was looking for was, of course, the website for the Real Jedi. These people who genuinely thought that the Force does exist and it is real. So if you haven't seen that one, you may want to go and take a look. I'll put a link to it in the description of this thing. But after I made that video, I think it was about a year later, someone got in touch with us. I can't for the life remember who it was, and they were saying that their website was constantly getting hacked. Now, I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that it was a result of my video drawing it to a particular group's attention. I dearly wish that was the case, but I very much doubt it. Obviously, I haven't heard that it was down to me in any way. And I thought, oh well, that's the end of it then. But no, they created a new website. That new website was also getting hacked. Oh, fucking hell. And so that went. But they were undeterred. They came up with a third. And they also have a fucking Facebook group. But, yes, the good news is that, yeah, they are back. Now, I don't know how easy it's going to be to see like the text or anything in this video, but don't worry, I will I will be reading out plenty, I'm sure. So this is their new website, Jedi Knights, your guides to the Jedi path. They even have a fucking Discord. There's no way I'm fucking clicking on that thing. So up the top here, so yeah, the home, and then the first section, why Jedi? You're almost afraid to click on it. So you have this wall of text, and there was one particular part which really I just I just could not believe that this featured. So it is supposedly the transcript of a conversation between Socrates and someone called Glaucon. I've almost certainly pronounced that wrong, but yeah, I have no idea who Glaucon is. Yeah, anyway, so it says at the top here, yeah, Socrates is speaking with Glaucon. Socrates, and now I said, let me show in a figure how far our nature is enlightened or unenlightened. Behold, human beings live in an underground den which has a mouth open towards the light and reaching all along the den. Here they have been from their childhood and have their legs and necks chained so that they cannot move and can only see before them. The fucking punctuation on this is abysmal. Carry on. Being prevented by the chains from turning round their heads. Above and behind them, a fire is blazing at a distance. And between the fire and the prisoners, so suddenly they're now prisoners. They're not just a group of people. Okay. So yeah, between the fire and the prisoners there is a raised way, and you will see, if you look, a low wall built along the way, like the screen which marionette players have in front of them, over which they show the puppets. That's as clear as anything, isn't it? And then he writes in the response from Glaucon. I see. Why the fuck did he put that in? So anyway, they now have this this description, or rather an actual illustration of what it is that initial quote from Socrates was trying to describe, and failing absolutely spectacularly. And this just goes on and on and on, and you think, at what point does this have anything to fucking do with a bunch of fucking brain dead cunts who think they are real Jedi Knights? The other impressive thing is, of course, the fact that this conversation between Socrates and Glaucon was in English. Fucking faggots everywhere. So, I mean, it is just absolute fucking verbal diarrhea. And this is supposed to be explaining why Jedi. Well, I have this sneaking feeling, I mean, you know, call me a cynic if you like, but I don't think Socrates... I don't think Socrates was ever a Jedi Knight. I mean, I know Star Wars did take place, you know, a long time ago, but it was in a galaxy far, far away rather than a country far, far away. So, yeah, Socrates, the great Jedi Master, yeah, I don't think that happened. I don't know. I know I'm a skeptic at times, but, yeah. So the next topic up the top here is joining. Yes, you can join the Jedi Knights. You can actually become a Jedi Knight yourself. So, right. How to progress in the Jedi Knights. First of all, you need a fucking lobotomy, but we'll skip that bit and take that as a given. So when you arrive at Jedi Knights, look through the main site and gain as much knowledge of the Order as possible. After that, go to the Jedi Forum, and believe me, we will be going there. And post in the joining forum. Oh, that's the one I've got to check out. See how many people actually requested to join this fucking thing. Anyway, after that, go to the Jedi Forum, post in the joining forum with the requested questions pinned at the top of that section. You may be questioned by our admissions team, who is currently made up of Jedi Master Jan Kwai Koran and Jedi Knight Dogan Na. It's still carrying on from when I checked these cunts out 4 years ago. They don't dare put their proper names on here. They changed their names to these fucking bullshit Star Wars sounding names. Oh, fucking hell. Point 2. After posting your petition, the admissions team will assess your suitability for acceptance and training. What the fucking hell is Jedi training going to consist of? It's a bunch of fucking cunts sitting behind their keyboard at their PCs. Anyway, carrying on, you should work on posting meaningful posts in the forum. I can't even begin to imagine what they would consist of. So you should work on posting meaningful posts in the forum and try to get to know people better and see how Jedi Knights works. You should also talk to the different Jedi and never be afraid to ask Knights and Council members questions. They do not want to hear any of the questions that I might put to them. Carrying on. Please try to post all over the board. You should have at least 5 relevant posts around the forum in order to be accepted. It's a bit different from the film, isn't it? You know, in order to be accepted in the films, you had to show some ability of using the Force. But the real Jedi Knights, you have to have posted. You had to have posted 5 questions on a fucking forum. Oh, fucking hell. We'll try this again. Please try to post all over the board. You should have at least 5 relevant posts around the forum in order to be accepted. They cannot just be, I agree, or thank you. And believe me, if I was on there, at no point would I ever be posting, I agree. Anyway, there are 11 different fucking posts here about how to progress in the Jedi. You can't believe how seriously these cunts fucking take it. Hang on. Right, point 4. The initiate classes are 5 weeks long. 5 weeks long! During those 5 weeks, you should work on getting to know people better and showing your wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, being somebody who claims to be a real Jedi Knight, that's the ultimate sign of wisdom. During those 5 weeks, you should work on getting to know people better and showing your wisdom and knowledge. Hello there, you've never met me before, but I'm a real Jedi. You're going to get to know a lot of people that way, yeah. Right, hang on, I'll get through this fucking post if it kills me. Yeah, during those 5 weeks you should work on getting to know people better and showing your wisdom and knowledge to the Order, and also gaining knowledge and wisdom from the various topics and teachings you find around the forum. Do not spam whatsoever. Oh, fuck it. Well, there you go. That's me out of it. Well, they're not going to let me spam the forums. And then number 5, right, after taking the initiate classes, you are allowed to take the student trials. Send your answers to one of the student trials correctors currently listed on the Jedi 4. Fucking hell. Now that student trials thing is, there's a link to it, but when you click on it, I don't know if it's appeared in the, no, it hasn't appeared in the video here, but it comes up, sorry, this page was not found. So they had these student trials, but yeah, at no point does it actually tell you what they are, because the page isn't there. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, bit of a jump cut there, but not because the PC shut down for once. So, right, well, you've taken your student trials, even though there's no way of finding out what they actually are. And then point 6, be patient while waiting for the student trials results. In other words, the cunt who's been volunteered to do the marking, he'll fucking do it when he decided he can be bothered, you know, when his mum has let him actually use the computer. When you receive the results, see if you have passed or not. Yeah, when you receive results, seeing if you've passed or not, that's not exactly unique to the world of real Jedi Knights, that, is it? Yeah. If you have passed, you have become a Jedi student. Now you just have to reply to the... What? Now you just have to reply to the certificate so your status can be changed on the forum. I'll tell you what. If you do fucking... If you do actually, you know, apply for these student trial things, yeah, you certainly need to be certified, all right. Oh, fuck it, right. As a Jedi student, there are many things you could do. Read this topic to find out about all the things you could do as a student, and then there's a link to things to do. Right, let's click on that and see what we get. Right, again, yeah, it's not appeared in the stream, but what we get is... right, the Jedi Knights forum, latest shouts in the shout box, and it says the shout box is currently offline. It also says you do not have permission to view this topic, so yeah, I can't view that one. What a fucking shame. Oh, hang on, no, I should have carried on reading. Look, only initiates and above can view this topic, so don't be confused if you are a visitor. In other words, they've had a lot of people reading that and taking the piss out of them. Oh, fucking hell. This is to join and become one of these bunch of fucking wankers. So anyway, the next section is this Praxium, and no, I don't know what that is either, but when you click on it, yeah, this is what you get. A new WordPress site coming soon, and that's it. So, yeah, whatever the Praxium is, they're clearly not that fussed about it because there's nothing there. So now we come to the next section, life, the one thing that real Jedi Knights do not have. And we got like the Jedi code. Okay, I'll click on it, but Yeah, so it's just all this fucking horseshit. Yeah, the Jedi Code. There is no emotion. There is bullshit. Yeah, oh, fuck off. Right, so Jedi training. Okay, let's find out what you need to do to become a Jedi fucking, well, what your training regime is. Below are only training suggestions because it would be hard to verify them over the internet. Okay. Minimal training. Becoming a Jedi student. Know the exercises on the life page and practice them. What exercises? Well, it's including... It has martial arts, lightsaber technique. You haven't got... You haven't got a fucking lightsaber. Are they going to be holding those, those fucking plastic toy things? What, is that part of your Jedi training? You've got to go to Toys R Us and buy this plastic toy. And then what, are you going to stand there with this thing and do all the fucking moves? And oh, fucking hell. Yeah, if you are a real Jedi, as you can tell, I'm a big fan. Fucking, you've got to do a video of you doing your lightsaber techniques. Equipment, well, that would include a lightsaber, which doesn't fucking exist. Philosophy, the Force, the dark side, and trials. So, I guess the exercises is somewhere among them. Next one, practice Chonji until you know it. I don't even know what the fuck Chonji is. I mean, it sounds like a fucking martial art, but I've never heard of it. Dulon I should be practiced until you can get it to flow smooth. What the... Is that even English? You should practice the exercise on the Force page. Oh, fuck it. I've got to see what this is. Right, so the Force. Here we go. The Force is real. I mean, straight away, it's fucking bullshit supreme. The Force is real. Now, where's this fucking exercise? I suppose, yeah, there's... Hang on, right. Right at the bottom here, underneath this other fucking bullshit picture. The mind can learn to control the Force. Yeah, it can, yeah. The brain consumes the most oxygen and blood than any part of the body, is what it's got written here. Yet the brain is not completely in use. Oh, fucking hell. Now, there is a statement that absolutely applies to anyone on this fucking site. The brain is not completely in use. You don't fucking say. Alright, okay, carries on. Yet the brain is not completely in use. There are dormant spots in it. Yeah. Yep, these lot are fucking proving that. These remain dormant because the brain does not have the resources to open them up. Breathe slow, deep breaths to get more oxygen to the brain. Oh, is that why you do? Oh, I never knew why you would do that. At the same time, be in a comfortable position so the brain can get free blood flow. While this is going on, imagine the Force coming in. This will exercise the untapped resources. This will exercise the untapped resources of the brain. That's all you have to do. All these like untapped and unused areas of the brain, all you got to do is fucking basically go to Kip. So is that their Force exercise, is it, eh? You know? Fucking no. Right, next thing, we're back on the Jedi training thing here. So you must get a 70% or higher on the student trials. Oh, okay. That's when Dave finally gets around to marking it, of course. Right, becoming a Jedi Knight. Practice Do-San until you know it. So here's another one of these fucking... I haven't got the faintest fucking clue what that is. Julon 2. So that first one that I mean, Julon 1 should be practiced until you can get it to flow smooth. They don't even know what that fucking means. I certainly don't. I can't imagine these cunts do it. Julon 2 should be practiced until you can get it to flow smoothly. So what the fuck is Julon 2? Get it to flow smoothly. It sounds like you got a case of diarrhea. Because this lot do, of the verbal kind. You should be able to meditate for 30 minutes. You should be able to do all the descending abilities. Oh, that's a link. Let's have a click on that. Oh, okay, right. Oh, fucking hell. Hang on a minute. That descending abilities took you to a link. Oh, but the link is appearing in the stream. The Force Training. Below are the Force abilities, when to learn them and in what order to learn them in. This may change as time goes by. So, right, so your descending abilities for a Padawan to become a Jedi Knight. 1. Force touch. Feeling your own energy pushing. This could just... This could just be an illustration of the way my fucking mind works. But hang on, force touch, and then you feel your own energy pushing. Yeah, I mean that's fucking having a wank, isn't it? Right. Okay. Number 2, force currents, getting the force to flow down the arm. Well, surely no. I've gone down that way too much already. 3, force distributing. Bear in mind where I've gone with this. Distributing the force around other people's bodies. And it gets worse. Right, force push, projecting the force outward. Fucking hell. What are they thinking? Surely they must have known that someone whose mind works like mine is going to read this. After it's rising abilities for a knight to become a Jedi Master, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, but the descriptions are not available to the public. Well, when you consider what the first 4 all fucking read and sound like, that's probably a good thing. So you got force focus, force draw, force tow, force pull, and force sweep. And then the last one, right, reaching abilities for a master's continued learning, and nothing there gets mentioned. So 10, 11, 12, but none of them are available to the public. What a fucking shame. But side abilities. Can also be learned by masters or when someone is ready enough. That's my signal that I'm ready enough. Force guidance. Recommended for all Jedi Council members. It doesn't tell you what the fuck it is. Sensing emotion. You need to be a Force user to be able to sense emotion, do you? Can you sense the emotion that I am projecting here, which is the emotion of I fucking despair for the human race? Sensing danger, brackets, a good one for knights. Sensing danger. So when you've got like a car that's hurtling towards you at about 80 mile an hour and you're standing right in front of it, do you need the force then to be able to sense, I might be in a spot of bother here? Okay, getting guidance in your actions, brackets, a good one for knights. Getting guidance in your actions, what the fuck does that mean? I mean, see, again, it's all this fucking, being ultra fucking vague to the point where it tells you absolutely fuck all nothing. Right, next one. Healing yourself. A good one for nights. Healing yourself. What? So, cut your finger and stick a fucking, sticking plaster over it. There you go, I've healed myself. Right, what's next? Shielding yourself from force attack. I think I'm pretty good at that. Because... at no point has any attack from the Force actually, damaged me or done anything in any way to me. So it says that's a good one for Masters. So maybe I'm a Jedi Master and I just don't know it. Increasing speed and strength. Increasing the toughness of your body. Communicating with dead friends. Okay, supposing you haven't got any dead friends. Then what do you do? What, you've got to go out and kill one of your mates just so then you can hold a fucking seance? Oh, fuck off. Seeing the future, brackets not recommended. Oh, bollocks. Well, I better not do that one then, because they don't recommend it. Preventing sickness in yourself and others. That one's clearly going well with the current situation in the world. So yeah, they're doing great. Yeah. Right, let's get back to more of this fucking bullshit. Right, becoming a Jedi Master. Practice June Gung, whatever the fuck that is, until you know it. The night Julon should be practiced until you can get it close. You should be able to meditate for 45 minutes. Cool, 15 minutes longer. You should be able to do all rising abilities. So yeah, so you should be able to crack one off. You should train a Padawan to knighthood. I mean, fuck it. Can you imagine? You're fucking walking along, wherever, and this cunt comes up to you and says, I am a Jedi, I am a Jedi Knight, and I'm going to train you to be my Padawan. Oh, God. I would actually pay good money to have one of these cunts, propose that to me, just so I could punch him so hard in the fucking face. Right, you must get 90% or higher on the night trials and have done the night missions. But there's no mention of what the missions are. But I think there might be. There's nothing here about missions. Fuck, I can only imagine. Side training, brackets, to better your skill even further. Practice the forms Dan Gun, Won Hyo and Yul Gok. What the fuck, that's just random letters on a keyboard. Practice the twin sword form. Practice the staff form. Learn the reaching abilities as a Jedi Master. Fuck yeah, I can't go through any more of that. Martial arts, yeah, I mean, there is some sort of reality where martial arts are concerned. So let's skip on to lightsaber techniques, shall we? Swordsmanship, look at this. And the thing is, if you look on YouTube, you will see videos of people actually doing that, dressed up like that. I mean, they are, the very embodiment of a fucking cunt. Anyway, swordsmanship is one of the most liked and well-known activities of the Jedi Knights. All Jedi are swordsmen. Yes, all of them are. Yeah, every single one of them. And have great respect for those who are good at the art of the sword. It is an ancient discipline and is well worth your time. Holding this non-projectile weapon in your hands builds an understanding that you have more control over the world than just with your own body. Because of this aspect, it helps you connect to the Force. I can barely believe that I'm actually sitting here reading this fucking shit. According to George Lucas, the creator of lightsaber combat, I mean, they're talking about him as if he is, the great almighty, he is the creator. Anyway, so according to George Lucas, the creator of lightsaber combat, Jedi fighting is something spiritual and intellectual. You know what? At no point since I started this fucking video has the word intellectual ever actually come to mind. I can't imagine why that is the case. Hang on, so Jedi fighting is something spiritual and intellectual. This means that it tests a person's will through and through. this fucking site is testing something of mine, that's for sure. I just can't. No, I can't go through any more of that. Right, equipment. Let's see what equipment they are saying you need. Clothing. Oh, fucking hell, you got to look like one of those cunts. Right, let's skip that. Tools. Yeah, I've got to say it. This site is fucking full of them. Right. As you well know, a Jedi's best tool is their lightsaber. Lightsabers do not exist. Lightsabers do not exist yet. Well, that's rendered this whole thing fucking pointless then, isn't it? Oh, so that whole thing that I was looking at earlier with all the diagrams and everything else about, the fighting styles and all that, it all involves using something that doesn't exist yet. Oh, fucking what? Even these cunts are saying they don't exist yet. Right, so, fucking hell, it gets even better. Lightsabers do not exist yet, so we need to find something that is just as useful. What was it that cunt was using in that, that infamous YouTube video that went out? The bloke pretending to be using a lightsaber. What the fuck was he using? I think it was something like, it wasn't even a fucking baseball bat. I mean, I could, how about if I use my fucking walking stick or something, I'll use that as my fucking lightsaber. It has to be easy to carry. Well, yeah, I can carry that. It has to be easy to hide. Well, it's, yeah, I mean, Alright, I failed on that one. Policemen use guns. Okay. Yeah, that seems a bit random, and depending on which country you're from, they're also a bit wrong. Oh, fucking hell, hang on. Right, I've got to finish off this sentence. Policemen use guns, but it is hard to get around with them due to security. Oh, no. Oh. Do not arm these people, do not give them a license to carry a fucking firearm under any circumstances. Oh, I've just seen the start of the next paragraph, right? So, let's just recap. As you well know, a Jedi's best tool is their lightsaber. Lightsabers do not exist yet, so we need to find something that is just as useful. The first line of the next paragraph, Swiss Army knives are perfect. Yeah, particularly that one for getting stones out of horses' hooves. There you go. You imagine in Star Wars. So like Darth Vader is standing there and he's got his lightsaber. He's got his lightsaber ready to go, and so right. Obi-Wan's gets in it. His Swiss Army knife. There we go. Oh, fucking no. This is gonna fucking kill me, this. Oh, hang on a minute, I've just got to check something. Oh, Christ, I shouldn't be standing up too often. Alright. let's carry on here. Swiss Army knives are perfect. They have many functions and can fit in your pocket or on your belt for quick use. Also, there are many different kinds, so you can get proficient with yours. Who needs a lightsaber? I'm proficient with my Swiss Army knife. They are saying this dead serious. I swear to you, I have not knocked this site up. This is absolutely genuine. The URL is JediKnights.org, and you take a look. You see, this is all genuinely here. Fucking hell. So I mean, yeah. So there's plenty more under the life thing here. Now archives, I think that's empty again, isn't it? Let's have a look at it. Yeah, coming soon. The archives. So they even bothered setting their archives up. So next. It's the big one. It's the forum. Here we go. So yeah, you can see that the forum has quite a different look to how it did on the previous, video. That was 4 years ago. So here we go. Here's the joining section. Let's have a look. Right. Pinned Jedi Knights application form and information. Right. Let's have a look at this. That's what I say. Right, so fucking look at all this bollocks. Old Miji Fu has got a picture of Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi when he doesn't want to know the Jedi anymore. So yeah, smart one. Fucking hell, when he signs off with bows. Fuck off, you cunt. Code of conduct. I mean, well, you know what? I think I may have possibly broken their code of conduct, Right, so we've got 6 applications. One that just says waves. That's the 7th one. Let's have a look at this. Waves. Hi, my name is Sam. He's become Twisted Furies, so he's now actually a Jedi ambassador. Hi, my name is Sam. Username is what I'm known by everywhere, so I keep it lol. I wasn't sure where exactly to post this, so I hope it's okay. I heard about this site from Jedi Living, where I'm restarting my way. I can only assume Jedi Living is a new word for an asylum. Came over to check it out and try to build some interaction with the online community. So even though he's not done any of the things that they say you're supposed to, it sounds like they've said to him, right, yeah, you're in. Rick's application to join. Jedi Knights application form. So question 1, tell us about your background, schooling, work and interests. I am a delivery driver. Oh, fucking hell. So this is the Jedi Knight's delivery driver, is it? Oh, no. Um, Hang on. There's a thing down there. I'm considered a handicapped person. Well, joining this lot will make that perfectly okay. No one will ever think you're fucking, disabled or fucking mentally or otherwise after you claim to be a real Jedi. That'll sort that out. But most people can't even tell that I have cerebral palsy. I always thought cerebral palsy was more physical than a mental handicap. But clearly, he does also have quite a significant mental handicap as well. Right, Force Seekers application. Here we go. Right, so 1, tell us about your background, schooling, work, interests. I'm 27 years old and since nearly 15 years a seeker. English isn't obviously a strong point here. What I mean by a seeker is that due to previously inexplicable occurrences in my life, I started to delve into any and every kind of knowledge, broadening my horizon and understanding of the workings of existence. In other words, this is somebody who is desperately trying to make himself sound like he's more intellectual than he is. He's applying to become a real fucking Jedi Knight on the internet, for fuck's sake. There is no... There's no intellectual capabilities on display anywhere. I can't take any more of the joining thing. Under Legends News channel here, topics is -6. Okay. Right, public forums, here we go. This is going to be the good stuff. Jedi Talk. Conversations and talks about anything Jedi, Carl. There's got to be some fucking gold in here, isn't there? Hang on. There's a pinned topic here. Respect. Right, yeah, okay, let's have a look. This is posted by good old Miji Fu again. Respect is something that is earned. Yes, it certainly is. And this lot have not earned a fucking single bit. Right, so respect is something that is earned, but everyone has earned my respect at least a little. You know what? I suspect that he hasn't seen any of my videos yet then, because I don't think I'll have got much respect from him. So, hang on, right, here we go. So, but everyone has earned my respect at least a little for even being interested in the Jedi ways and coming to the forum. Well, I come to the forum, so there you go. I have Miji Fu's respect. You heard it here first. They are also our fellow human beings and have a life of their own. It is even in the Jedi Code. Jedi respect all life in any form. Yeah, no one on this forum has a life of any kind, you know. And they're saying, oh yeah, I respect people who have a life of their own because I don't have one. Those who have passed the trials and have become a Jedi have gained more of my respect because they have put forth an effort and have proven to learn some of the basics. I'm going to need something a damn sight fucking stronger than Earl Grey tea if I'm going to carry on here. This site is enough to fucking make me fall off the wagon. I can't read any more of that one. Right, let's have a look. Lightsaber environmental effects. Oh, come on, let's have a Hey guys, if like, oh fucking hell, actually it's come up inactive initiate for this one, so whoever it was who did that, I think it's someone taking the piss out of them. So here we go. Hey guys, if lightsabers come into contact with the air, the heat will probably cause the oxygen and nitrogen to for no and then no two. Yeah, so yeah, he's got great English, this guy. So let's try reading that again. So yeah, if lightsabers come into contact with the air, the heat will probably cause the oxygen and nitrogen to form nitrous oxide and then nitrous dioxide, or nitrogen dioxide. They have a greenhouse effect worse than CO2. Do you think it will balance out as nitrogen oxide and nitrogen dioxide come into contact with the blade and split to become nitrogen? Where are we? Let's try that bit again. Do you think it will balance out as nitrogen oxide and nitrogen dioxide come into contact with the blade and split to become nitrogen and oxygen again? And the first reply is, are you saying that the Jedi are to blame for global warming? And, you know, oh, and old Andrew Ty is still here. Old Andy. Him who really thought long and hard about his fucking name on here. And he posts a reply. I would worry about NO2 from cars and factories more than lightsabers. The path of wisdom there. Listen to the wisdom of Andrew Ty. There's more nitrogen dioxide from cars and factories than there are from lightsabers. You heard it here first. If we ever have lightsabers, there you go, he's even admitted himself here. Lightsabers don't fucking exist! If we ever have lightsabers, a study would have to be done on its effects, but I doubt it would exceed that of what a car emits. So there you go, cars are far more dangerous than lightsabers. Eat that! Fucking hell. I just can't bring myself to read out any more of that, but I mean that thread is just so, you know, I can't take any more of this fucking site at all. So there we are. The real Jedi, they're still out there. Oh, fucking no. So you got to check that site out. What was the site? What was the address again? JediKnights.org, all one word. And fucking, you know, these people walk among us. These people have the right to vote. And there really is absolutely no hope for these people. But if you want something to laugh at, not with, absolutely laugh at, there it is. So, right, that will do for this one, because I feel like I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm if I carry on for much longer. So that's my contribution to the 4th of May. There you go.